I believe that these couples should participate in the third season of 90 Day, the Last Resort, since their relationships require some assistance. It is possible that the third season of 90 Day, the Last Resort will be a success if it features some couples who are notoriously difficult to get along with and who require the assistance of a professional in order to resolve their marital issues. Ever since the year 2015, I have been a huge fan of the 90 Day Fiancé franchise, and I have witnessed its tremendous growth over the course of these years. Through the development of a few one-of-a-kind spin-offs, the network has successfully expanded its capabilities. Over the course of the previous 2 years, I have been impressed by 90 Day, The Last Resort, which is one of my favorite spin-offs currently available. On an annual basis, it has become the one show that I look forward to the most. The first season of 90 Day, The Last Resort was most likely my favorite show that aired in 2023. A number of well-known people, including Big Ed Brown, Angela Deem, Liz Woods, Michael Alasanmi, and others, were involved in scandals and drama that were covered in the show. The story involving Kalani Fagata and Asuelu Palaa being caught cheating on their hall passes was without a doubt the most startling 15 minutes of reality television that I have ever witnessed. The second season of 90 Day, The Last Resort was also quite spectacular, with cast members such as Jasmine Pineda and Natalie Morditseva generating moments that will be remembered for a special reason. The most memorable moments of the season were the announcement that Jasmine was expecting a child with Matt Brannies and the breakup that Biniam Shabur had with Ariella Weinberg. Over the course of the previous 2 years, I have gained an understanding of the usefulness of therapy for couples. I would want to examine a few problematic cast members that, in my opinion, might benefit from appearing in the third season of 90 Day, The Last Resort. Keeping this in mind, I would like to continue. Andre Castravet and Elizabeth Libby Pothest are the first 2 names on my list of people to consider. In spite of the fact that they are married and have 2 children, this prominent couple does not appear to be as content as they may be. My issue stems from the fact that Elizabeth and Andre frequently engage in passive-aggressive behavior by posting information that pokes fun at one another. There is a strong possibility that Elizabeth and Andre have been dealing with marital problems for a number of years. Despite the fact that they did not have a happy reunion in the United States, they nonetheless made the decision to continue their marriage. As a result of the complications that have arisen within the family, the couple's relationship has been put under a great deal of stress. Both Elizabeth and Andre continue to have a difficult time dealing with certain members of their family. Moreover, Andre's aggressive demeanor is frequently a source of concern for many people. I am of the opinion that they would gain a great deal from participating in therapy. During treatment, they have the opportunity to gain knowledge from other couples, which may help them better their relationships. In addition to Yara Zaya and Jovi Dufresne, there are 2 other cast members from 90 Day Fiancé that I would want to see return. Despite the fact that they were in the first season of the spin-off, I continue to believe that counseling would be more beneficial to them in terms of improving their relationship. When they appeared on television in the past, they discussed matters that were of a personal nature. Without Jovi's knowledge, Yara had been taking birth control pills, and Jovi was preoccupied with strip clubs, which caused him to ignore Yara's feelings on her situation. Moreover, the fact that they were unable to communicate well was another big issue, as Jovi was unwilling to look for a job that was located closer to his house. During the previous 2 years, I am aware that Yara and Jovi had accomplished a number of significant milestones. Their marriage was strengthened as a result of their relocation to Miami. In addition, in the year 2024, they decided to add a dog to their family in order to make it even larger. Regrettably, it seems that they have not been able to fix the same problems that they had previously encountered. During the question and answer sessions that Jon Bon Jovi has been doing on his Instagram account, he has made hints about conflict between himself and Yara. Even though he has not changed his mind about having another child, Yara is steadfast in her decision not to have one. Through therapy, Yara and Jovi might be able to come to an agreement about having a child, which would ultimately lead to an improvement in their marriage. Darcy Silva, who is Stacey Silva's sister, ought to also think about going to treatment by participating in the third season of 90 Day, The Last Resort. This has the potential to assist her in enhancing her relationship with her husband, Georgie Rusev, which has been on and off for some time. Since Darcy and Georgie first met, which was several years ago, the problems that have been plaguing their relationship have not been resolved. The fact that Darcy had a hard time trusting Georgie's intentions and that she had the impression that he wasn't entirely dedicated to her only served to exacerbate her feelings of insecurity. In addition, Darcy had a tough time communicating with Georgie since he did not make a significant attempt to be as open and honest as he ought to have been. Stacey made an attempt to address the troubles that she was having with Florian Sukaj in her marriage during the second season of 90 Day, The Last Resort. During this process, she disclosed that Darcy had been relying significantly on her spouse for emotional support, which indicated that there may be potential problems in Darcy's relationship with Georgie. In order to assist them in navigating their differences and strengthening their emotional connection, I believe that Darcy and Georgie would benefit tremendously from participating in therapy. After completing therapy, Stacey was able to articulate her goals for the future, and I have faith that Darcy will be able to accomplish a similar level of development if she takes part in 90 Day, The Last Resort. Considering that the majority of indications point to the fact that Devin Hoofman and Nick Ham from the 10th season of 90 Day Fiancé are no longer together, I believe that they might benefit from treatment. The primary challenges that Devin and Nick faced were connected to their long-term objectives. Nick wasn't entirely sure he wanted to move to the United States and start a new life there. He favored remaining in Korea, which was his native country. In addition, Devin and Nick encountered a tremendous hurdle in terms of both language and culture. In spite of the fact that they tied the knot, it was clear that they had unresolved issues in their relationship that needed to be addressed in order to ensure that their marriage would be healthy. Devin has been dropping signals over the course of the past few months that her relationship with Nick is taking a turn for the worse. Given that she has removed him from her Instagram profile, it is possible that they have ended their relationship. Despite the fact that Devin has not disclosed a great deal of information regarding her marriage to Nick, she was reportedly seen with her co-star, Statler Riley, as reported by a member on Reddit named Sprite Right. After meeting, rumors began to circulate that they were dating. In my opinion, the current state of the relationship between Devin and Nick is a significant enigma. If they make an appearance in the third season of 90 Day, The Last Resort, they have the potential to become a couple that stands out.